One maybe factor in this whole A.J. Brown thing is the head coach, Mike Vrabel.
Yeah.
How does that factor in with him and the relationship he's had previously with A.J.?
Well, I think it's a great point that you make. The history they have together, I think, gives them comfortability going out and trading for him. Roche, they're going to have to give up a pretty significant chip to bring A.J. Brown onto the team. And so Mike Vrabel, coaching him in Tennessee, knows him. They've kept in touch. They've texted with each other. Mike Vrabel's telling us back at the Combine that, you know, it's not just about football with them. It's about, you know, their life milestones that they share with each other. So I think that history, and for A.J. Brown to come back to Mike Vrabel, expect a very motivated player if they can ultimately consummate that deal.
All right, more on A.J. in just a second here, but first back to Vrabel. What do you think he's looking for? What does he want to see in year 2 of him taking the reins here of this football team?
So, I mean, better season in year 1 than I think he even could have acknowledged, you know, the fact that they make it to the Super Bowl. So I think it's the foundation is set, Dan, right? Like, and I like how he worded it. He said, foundation set, now we're sort of remodeling the house a little bit, right? And they know the type of guys that they want to get in here, and I think make that offense a little more explosive. I think that's one thing to look for. And defensively, I think you fell into something good with Zach Kerr taking over. And can you build on that and become a more attacking defense?
Yeah, some continuity on the coaching staff, so that's good to see too. Let's get into Drake May. Mike, you wrote about him in your news, thoughts, notes, whatever you call your ESPN column today. What are you seeing? What are you hearing about Drake May when it comes to what he's here doing in the year 2 under Josh McDaniels?
And that's the key. It's year 2 in the same system, Dan, and what that means. It's, I think back to Tom Brady when he was a starter for the first time in 2001. Charlie Weiss was the coordinator. Same system, really, that Josh McDaniels is running. Then you go to 2002, and Tom sort of like takes off, right? And now it's not apples to apples. Drake was the MVP runner-up last year.
So
he
good.
was
I think
really
we forget how
good.
great he was until the playoffs.
That's right. And so, Dan, like, he could be even better. And it's a lot of people are predicting a regression for the Patriots. It's going to be hard for them to win 14 games, but they might get a better Drake May, play a harder schedule, win fewer games, but maybe be a better team.
Especially,
and who knows where that
leads.
leads.
You hope healthy going into the playoffs.
Yes.
That's what you could ask for, too. So now with this offense, with Drake working it, with the possibility of A.J. Brown, of course, coming in here, too, how does that affect the whole wide receiver group?
Love it.
To go along with Brown, Dobbs, Booty, Hollins, Douglas, Williams, Chisholm? I
think that is a great question, Dan. And you mentioned Kayshon Boutte. I'm wondering if Kayshon Boutte is going to be with the team, because that's too many players for what if everyone's healthy. Something's got to give. A.J. Brown's going to be here. Romeo Dobbs is going to be here, right? Like, they're going to be the top 2.
Done.
And then, you know, Kyle Williams is going to be here. Can he step up? But he's fast, can release at the line of scrimmage. I think they want to get him in the mix. Pop Douglas, Efton Chisholm, they could be battling for one spot. And so, to me, if everyone's healthy, Matt Collins is going to be here. Dan, so there's almost like one too many body there, right? Which is a good problem to have, I suppose. I just think they could be more explosive, and I am partial. I don't know how you feel about Stephon Diggs. Like, I think we talk about the group, and I still think there's something they're going to miss not having him. They're that emotional spark plug.
But A.J. Brown, if everything goes well, you wanted to, should provide that. The other part of that, too, is Mike Boutte made so many big catches for them. Reliable target for Drake. Don't discount that, too. So maybe they try to keep as many as they can via injuries and things like that, too. So,
good point.
All right, let's go on to the O-line. What are you looking for in the O-line with the newly revamped with Elijah Tucker, Wilson in the middle? What goes on there? And the Drake-Wilson relationship we're going to see starting now under center.
I mean, that's a big change, right? You're at center, snapping the ball to Drake. And I think with Jared Wilson, he talked about how comfortable he is at that spot. That's more of a natural spot for him than left guard, where he started last year. And Dan, you asked me, like, what do we want to see from the offensive line? I think, can Will Campbell get back to the way he played before he came back after that injury late last year? Because you want some assurance that he can get back to that, because you drafted Caleb Lomu in the first round, who can play that position. But the Patriots are telling us the plan is to keep Will Campbell at left tackle. So I think you want to see him try, just that reassurance that he can get back to that level of play. And then, you know, you got the blind side taken care of. And if Elijah Vera-Tucker can stay healthy at left guard, Dan, I think he could be their best offensive lineman. That, to me, was probably my favorite free agent signing, and it's a roll of the dice because of his injury history, but to me, a very worthy roll of the dice.
All right, so the last thing we'll talk about is the defense.
Yeah.
What are you looking to see, starting with the OTAs Wednesday that we get to watch?
Yeah.
It's a different defense, but it has a chance to be really good.
It does, and I think in the organized team activities, Dan, they're not in full pad, so we're not going to see a lot of physicality at the line of scrimmage, but I want to see Christian Gonzalez because we got, fifth-year option was picked up.
Anything with him?
Contract extension, nothing as of this time.
Break some news?
I think, so Dan, I think there's a little bit of a back and forth here because Devin Witherspoon of the Seahawks plays the same position, is in the same spot, and they have the same agent. And so I think there's some, I don't want to say like a logic. Yeah, who's in first? And
you want more money? No, $2, $1, right? It's like that same type of thing. So,
but I want to see Gonzalez. Is he out there? What's he look like? And then where do they go from there?
Do you like them opening up in Seattle?
So I think they can win that game.
Yeah.
I think it. Do I like it? Do I like it, Dan? So Steve never picked it. Dan, I think it's a tough opener. I do. 16-5, I think, is the record of defending champs opening the season the next year. So it tells you how tough it is. But to me, it's the type of thing that if you get a team early, like last year, we didn't think the Patriots were going to lose to the Raiders, and they did. So strange things can happen in week one. So I guess I sort of split it right down the middle.
Nice to talk football.
Man, the myth, the legend,
yes, we'll
right
see
here.
you Wednesday down there with binoculars ready to go.
Let's go.
All right. Thank you.